Hey there, it's Bobby Legs and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches. And today I have Sector Dial on my mind. I just love the classic, simple look of the dial. It really appeals to my minimalistic side. I especially love the Sector Dial from the JLC Master Control series. But my buddy Amin from Amin Reviews, who used to own this watch, sold it way back. And he said that one of the main reasons why he sold it is that he eventually found the watch boring. So that's really given me a whole lot of pause in trying to think this through. So I don't want to take a big risk with a watch that has now been discontinued and prices are reaching $10,000 or above. What are the other options? Well, there's the Longines Classic Automatic, which retails around $21.50, and that's still a lot of money for something that I'm not really sure that I want to get into. There's also micro brands like Baltic, who have the HM002, which is a handsome looking Sector Dial watch that you can get for around $400. But my friend Peter reached out to me knowing that I was going through this, and he said, hey, look, I have this TIMEX that's a Sector Dial, and I think you'd like it. It's fairly affordable, and I could send it over to you for review. So thank you, Peter, for sending it. So today we're going to take a look at the TIMEX Waterbury Traditional Day Date. Now, in the beginning of the video, you heard me refer to these watches as Sector Dial or Sector Dial style watches. And why is that? What makes this a Sector Dial? So without getting into too much detail, one of the major characteristics, or the characteristic probably, of what makes this a Sector Dial is that it has two concentric circles. So you have a circle on the outside that has a minute track and a circle on the inside that has the hour track, as you can see. And these watches were very popular with the military back in the day. I'm sure someone here who's watching this video can explain the exact purpose of that, and maybe that's a subject for another video. But let's get on with this review. We have a case diameter of 39 millimeters, a lug to lug of around 46.5 millimeters, case thickness of 11.5, 20 millimeter lug width here. Excuse me. Stainless steel case with a combination of brushed and polished edges here. You do have this smooth bezel here that makes it look really, really nice. Screw down case back, polished here, right? With the etching of the world and TIMEX. This is a 100 meter water resistance watch, which is a very nice touch. A push-pull crown. Now the crown is on the thin side, but it is aggressively knurled. Quartz movement with a date function here. First position, after you pull it, will change the date, and the second position, the time. TIMEX written up here, Waterbury, and the Waterbury symbol with a W there, and you also see that W on this dark green seconds hand. So what is Waterbury? Well, TIMEX is paying homage to its original watch called the Waterbury Watch Company with this one here. So it is harkening back to a former time with TIMEX's history. So they're pulling one from the playbook. A lot of these brands back in the day had Sector Dials, and a lot of them still do. Let me talk about the strap here. You have this nice little leather strap, surprisingly nice and soft, with these spring bars here, these quick adjust spring bars you can just pop off. So very, very nice touch. Polished buckle here with TIMEX written on it. So surprisingly nice, nice package here that TIMEX has put out. Let me put this on wrist. Now this watch, the MSRP is $139, and I'm sure you can probably get a discount on this watch if you're patient enough. Sign up for a newsletter, get the emails and whatnot. So very, very good looking watch. I like it. Now let's get back to the original issue. Is there room in my life for a Sector Dial watch? And you know, the jury is still out here. I like this watch, but I think I want something that, or to see something that is maybe finished more nicely than this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with this watch. Look, if you want a good-looking dresser, this could be it. It's affordable. If you don't want to sink your money into a sector dial watch in your collection, this is another option. Of course, there are other watches that are on my radar here. I think I want to try a Baltic next, a Baltic sector dial. So if you have a Baltic sector dial and you want to lend it into the channel, my email is located in the description. Please reach out to me. Longines is still at play, but do I want to spend over $2,000 on a Longines sector dial? You know, I don't know. I don't know. If you have a Longines sector dial and you want to lend it into the channel, please email me below. The JLC is a pipe dream. You know, I don't know, the prices on that have really skyrocketed after that watch has been discontinued. So I think I'm somewhere in between the Baltic and the Longines for sure. You know, I like the dial. I like the look. I don't think I would be bored with it. But I've heard that as a common complaint by some. I could see that, but I don't know. I kind of dig it and what it stands for, and its practical uses. So anyway, guys, I would love to hear what you think about this watch. I would love to hear what you think about sector dials in general. Should I keep on chasing this? Put a comment below. Love to hear what you have to say, and I'll see you guys in the next video.